I think Mang0 getting third makes sense for 2019. So just looking at the two. No, they don't. Not in context. So look. This is why. No. It's not that Leffen didn't enter. Genesis 6. He gets 120th on DQ because he lost to Cess. He lost a game to Cess and then dropped out of the tournament. Shy in 2019. There's two other tournaments that he attended where he voluntarily DQ'd because he preferred to play Ultimate instead, and so he got dropped out of Melee. In my opinion, you can drop mid-set like that. Yes. Well, he dropped after the set because he wasn't playing well and he wanted to focus on Ultimate. I am going to punish you for that 10 out of 10 times because that's effectively saying I don't think I can do both games today, and so I'd rather focus on one. And that to me is an indicator that you would do badly in the other game, and I have to treat it as that. I can't treat that as not a tournament or or just didn't attend because you went there and you didn't enter that much anyways, and then you still Wizzy does it, and I penalize Wizzy for it. I penalize him every time when I'm a voter. You can't not penalize someone for that. The point of a ranking is to get how well do you expect a player, if you pick a random day for the year, how well do you expect that player will perform at a tournament with everyone in the world? That is the criteria at any day, okay? Randomly chosen, how do you expect someone to perform? And if someone's going to be DQing out of events because they didn't enter, because they don't think they're going to play well, to me, that's a penalization. That tells me you're not going to play well, right? I don't see how you can argue for the other way around, because that person's literally saying, I'm not playing well enough to enter a tournament today, and so I'm going to drop out so I can't have a bad result. But to me, as a voter, I literally have to penalize you for that then. I can't not penalize you for it. Because you're telling me you're not going to play well. You want to see dropping out? Bro, let me explain to you some shit that happened to me, okay, that I didn't drop out for. This tournament, I could have done a bunch of stuff. I could have dropped out of CEO where I lost to Yort because of the Dweens that literally fucked up my controller. I didn't. I could have dropped out SmashCon where I got literally cream pied by none because I was on codeine for a mouth infection that went into my brain and I had to get surgery for, but I didn't. I played through with painkillers. That's the criteria they give me. Like, that's quite literally what the thing says how to rank them. It is their requirement. And so if they're not ranking by that, they're not listening to the rubric. You can't not grade by a rubric if you're given one from someone else, right? Those are not really bad results. Again, I have to count the tournaments where he dropped out because he said he was focusing on Ultimate. And if you're going to focus on Ultimate and you're going to drop out when you don't think you're going to play well, I'm going to count that as a bad tournament. You have to penalize for that. Otherwise, you can just literally take off any day where you feel slightly off. You have a cold? DQ. No penalty. You feel like your controller is off? DQ. You absolutely can. What's the alternative? Let anyone DQ when they don't feel well? There are extenuating circumstances, like if a plane gets delayed and you literally can't make it, or like there's a death in the family or something, or like there's the real medical emergency. I didn't know how bad it was, otherwise I wouldn't have played at SmashCon. Then yes, I'm not going to penalize you for that. But if it's 3 or 4 times throughout the year and every time you think you're going to play badly, you DQ, that deserves a penalization. That deserves to get penalized. 1,000%. And this isn't to shit on Leffen. Like, he can do whatever he wants. If he wants to focus on Ultimate, that's fine. But I still need to penalize it as a voter. Mang0 dropped out of SmashCon when he played too, right? Yeah, but that's the only one I remember that he dropped out of. I don't remember him dropping out of any other event. Those are second place numbers. You don't look at it and say those are second place numbers. Look at it and say who deserves to be number 2 over him. Like, you shouldn't have a preconceived notion of what a number 2 should look like. You should look at everyone's results and say who's first best, who's second best, who's third best. And like, let me look at his 2019. I don't even remember it being that bad. He had some stinkers, sure. Genesis 6, he got 5th. Yeah, he didn't do amazing. That's fine. He got 2nd at Pound at H-Box. He won Gommel. 5th at Smash Splash, he lost to Zane. Okay. 9th at Summit, he lost to me. That was bad. 4th Lotus City, not great. 9th at SmashCon, not great. 1 Big House, 1 Birthday Bash. 5th at EGLX. Okay. That is not terrible. I feel like Axe numbers look like number 2 numbers. I apply the same logic to Axe because he DQ'd out of like 4 or 5 events. But I will also... He also had a bunch of terrible, terrible losses. Like, he had a great first half of the year. Although Smash Camp, I think he lost to Johnny. He had a great first half of the year. Here, he lost to, like, fucking someone that's not great. Although, he might have been going Falco, I don't remember. I remember he had a bunch of weird losses here, though, and then just did well at a bunch of random-ass events. Did well here, lost to Mang0. That LPC 1, nice. SmashCon 13th is not great. 25th Smash Camp is bad. Second Animation is good. Maybe, but again, he had a ton of DQs also, which again, I can't just, like, forgive. No, he lost to Panda at Genesis 7. Yeah, who you beat or lost, you should count way more, of course. Was Mang0? No, Mang0's birthday bash was counted. That's why, that was the big reason, like, that was the big push for Mang0 to get number 2. Mang0 should have 100% number 2 that year. I don't have any doubt in my mind that Mang0 should not have been number 2 that year. I remember being very, very annoyed when that ranking came out. Like, this pissed me off. This pissed me off. Axe's 4th is about where I figured I should be, or figured he should be. I thought there was a chance I might be ranked over Plup, but I didn't want to because I felt like Plup was just better. So here was about what I expected. Fiction being at 12th was a travesty. That was so stupid. Oh my god, I was so mad for him. Not that I'm not shitting on Leffen for it, because like he can play Ultimate if he wants to. Like, it's about what you like fucking what are your priorities? Thanks, Lecture Man. I think Leffen's over H-Box. Again, he never played him on his bad days. He only played him when he was playing well and not focusing on Ultimate. I do feel like there's almost like an anti-Mang0 bias, because like you don't want to use Mang0 bias to like rank him higher than he should be, and I think people sometimes take that too extreme. Yeah, no, this was stupid. These rankings were really, really abysmally bad. It's like anti-Mang0. It's weird. Yeah, there was an overcorrection for it.